Hey, good morning, everyone. I am NadiaBJones, and this is a 90-day vision transformation challenge. Today is Monday, so happy Monday, everyone. I hope everyone had a chance to hit the affirmations with some enthusiasm this morning and get lost in their imagination, thinking and dreaming about the man or woman that God created you to be, doing the things that He has called you to do. All right. Now, I had a good weekend, very, very relaxing. I didn't do too much this weekend for my birthday. I just relaxed. I chilled out. I'll have an actual celebration for my birthday a couple weeks from today. But other than that, I had a great weekend. Relaxed. I just took care of myself. I just did a lot of TLC this weekend, so it was good. I thank God for another year. I mean, chapter 33 taught me so much, and I learned, and I just learned so much about myself. I learned so much about God, people in this world, and I just have a whole new perspective, a whole new take on life. And I'm going to apply everything that I learned. I'm gonna do my absolute best to apply everything that I learned last year to chapter 34, and I'm looking to see some exponential growth in my life because of the things I learned in year 33. So I'm excited about that. Listen, y'all, today I just want to talk about stepping into the unknown. I may have covered this before. I'm pretty sure I have. But y'all, we can't let familiarity keep us from stepping into the unknown with Jesus. We find ourselves in the same reoccurring cycles in our life because we keep making the same decisions because we know the outcome, right? We know that if we do this, that will happen. And we often are paralyzed by the fear of making a different choice. And the reason we're paralyzed by that fear of making a different choice is because we feel that, it's because we're unsure of the outcome. Like, that's a lot of times it's hard for us to step out in faith and just trust God, because it's like, Lord, what's going to happen? And which is crazy because God is the author and the finisher, right? Everything that He leads us to do is going to be in our best interest. We are to seek the counsel of the Lord, of the Holy Spirit on the inside of us. And we are not to lean on our own understanding, right? The Bible teaches us that. And so often, the majority of the time, we still choose to lean on our own understanding and make the same choices because we know what the outcome is. Why are we so afraid to make a different choice, the choice that God is telling us to make, just because we're unsure of the outcome? Listen, if God is telling us to do something, you better believe it's going to work out for you. And even if it seems like it doesn't work out for you in that moment, trust and believe that it will, because God is ordering your steps. If God orders your steps, you cannot go wrong. And that's what we need to understand. So, don't be afraid to do something because that God is telling you to do, because you're afraid of the outcome, just because you don't know what it's going to be. You may not know what it's going to be, but believe and know for sure that it's going to be the better choice for you. You choosing to do what God is telling you to do over what you yourself, your own understanding, is telling you to do. Choosing what God tells you to do is always going to be the better choice. Hands down. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Doing what God tells you to do is always going to be the better choice. So stop being afraid of stepping out into the unknown. Listen to God. You may not know what lies ahead when you walk the path that God is telling you to walk. But you gotta trust, you gotta know and believe that because your Father, your Creator, your Maker is telling you to do something. obstacles you may face. I don't care what comes against you. If you're doing what God is telling you to do, you cannot go wrong. But best believe, if you continue to lean on your own understanding, nothing. That means you're going to continue to get the same results that you've been getting your entire life. And if you're okay with that, because you know that what the outcome is going to be, then by all means keep doing it. But if you're tired of it, if you want more, if you want to elevate, if you want to rise to victory, the way God is calling you to rise, the way that He is set up for you to rise before you were even formed in the womb, then step out in faith. Step into the unknown with Jesus. He's just leading you to victory. He's not leading you to damnation, but doing what you want to do, leaning on your own understanding, seeking the counsel of this world and not the counsel of God through the Holy Spirit and those that are the elect, the elders that really walk the walk. And you seeking the counsel of yourself in this world is going to lead you to damnation, to destruction, to storms that you probably shouldn't even be going through. A lot of times we find ourselves in storms that had we just did what God told us to do, we would have never experienced. Y'all excuse that, excuse me. But for real, a lot of times we find ourselves in storms, in situations that if we had just did what God told us to do, we would have never experienced. So listen to God, step into the unknown with Jesus, and you'll get different results. You'll get results that are better for you. You'll break that reoccurring cycle of insanity that you've been living in. All right, that's all I got for y'all today. I love each and every one of y'all. And thank you to all my new subscribers. I love you guys. Welcome to the channel. Go back and watch the old videos. Catch up. Start the challenge if you want to, right where you're at. And, you know, we're all about becoming the best version of ourselves. Becoming the people that God has created us to be. And doing the things that He has called us to do. So go back, watch the old videos, get caught up, start the challenge where you're at. The time is now. Make a change now. If you're tired of living the same way, make that change today. Make that change now. All right? That's all I got for y'all today. Keep running.